Hello and welcome. We are talking about calendars, and in the last lecture we learned about odd days. So we calculated that in 100 year number of odd days are 5, in 200 year number of odd days are 3, and in 300 year number of odd days are 1, and in 400 year number of odd days are 0. Now this cycle repeats itself. What does it mean? From 100 till 400, number of odd days were 5310. Then 500 to 800, number of odd days will again be 5310. Meaningly, in 500 year number of odd days are 5 again. In 600 year number of odd days are 3. In 700 years number of odd days are 1. In 800 years number of odd days are 0. So calendar, basically a calendar repeats itself after every 400 years. Meaningly, if number of odd days in 100 years were 5, then in 500 years again it will be 5. In 900 years again it will be 5. In 1300 years again it will be 5, because a calendar repeats itself after every 400 years. Now, similarly, we have already calculated that number of odd days in case of 200 years were 3. So 200 plus 400, in 600 years again number of odd days will be 3. 600 plus 400, in 1000 years again number of odd days will be 3. Plus 400, 1400 years. In these 200, 600, 1000, 1400, 1800, 2200, in all these years number of odd days will be 3. Now we already know that number of odd days in case of 300 years is 1. So in 700 it is also 1, 1100 also 1, 1500 also 1, and so on. In 400 years number of odd days are 0. So 400 plus 400. In 800 again number of odd days are 0. In 1200 again number of odd days are 0. So 400, 800, 1200, 1600, 2000, 2400, in all these years number of odd days are 0. Now there is a fact related to these odd days, and that fact is, if you talk about last day of a century in this case, so in this case last day of the century will be Friday. In this case last day of the century will be Wednesday. In all these cases last day of the century will be Monday, and in the final case last day of the century will be Sunday. Okay, and the first day of this century, this century, meaningly the first day of 111. In case of 500, first day will be 11501, right? Okay, so I hope you got an idea now, है ना? चलिए, so see, so from here there is a fact that last day of a century cannot be Tuesday alternate. It's a fact. See, Tuesday is not present because this cycle will repeat. So last day of century will either be Friday, Wednesday, Monday, and Sunday. So last day of the century cannot be Tuesday alternate. Kindly write it down. Let's move forward now. So let's solve some problems. Now we will start with a very simple case, and this is your type number 1. It says when a reference day is given. Now in this case, see, if it is Monday today, what day of the week will fall after 7 days? Now I think the calculation of this question is very easy for you. Why? Because the duration of 7 days is a very easier duration. So if the answer gonna be, if it is Monday today, then after 7 days it's gonna be Monday again. You can calculate it manually. But the problem arises if this got increased. If number of the number of days in the duration is not a smaller value, it get bigger in size, like 61. So how to handle these kind of problem? Now listen to me carefully. Keep reference day in your mind. In this problem, your reference day is Sunday, and your duration is 61. So find out number of odd days in the given duration. If you divide 61 by 7, then remainder obtained will be 61 by 7. 7 8s are 56. Remainder obtained is what? 5. Okay. So in 61 days, number of odd days are how many? 5 odd days. So the answer of the question, how to create the answer of the question? See, the answer will be your reference day plus the number of odd day, which is 5. So Sunday plus 5 is what? Friday. So if it was Sunday today, then after 61 days, Friday will be there. I hope this is clear. Kindly note it down. Okay, let's move on. Next problem is, if it is Sunday today, then what day of the week will be there after 237 days? Again, your reference day is Sunday and duration is of 237 days. So calculate the number of odd days in the given duration. For this, divide your given duration by 7. 7 3s are 21. 27 it is, right? 7 3s are 21. So 6 is the remainder. So in 237 days, 6 odd days are present. Okay. Now, it means how to create the answer now. For answer, pick your reference day, which is Sunday, and this count of odd days plus 6. Now, Sunday plus 6 means 6 days ahead of Sunday. 6 days ahead of Sunday is what? Saturday. Now, rather than this, see, you can do this also, because it was positive 6, so you can write down -1 also. So Sunday -1, again your answer will be Saturday. Now see, if positive 6 is there, then you can convert this positive 6 into -1. Positive 6 into -1. Why? Because in a week, how many days are present? 7 days are present. So positive 6 minus 1. So 6 plus 1 will make what? 7. Hence, rather, if you don't want to go 6 days ahead, then go 1 day behind. Sunday -1 meaningly going 1 day behind. I hope guys this is clear. Please note it down. Let's move on. Now, if it is Monday today, then what day of the week? If it is your reference day is Monday, then what day of the week will be there after 365 days? And we already know that in 365 days, number of odd days are 1. So answer will be the reference day, which is Monday, plus 1, hence Tuesday. I hope this is clear. Let's move on. Now, next is, if it is Friday, our reference is Friday. If it is Friday today, then what day of the week will be there after 366 days? 366 days meaningly a leap year. And in leap year, how many odd days are there? 2 odd days are there. So that is why your answer will be the reference plus number of odd days, that is 2 days ahead of Friday. So Friday, 2 days, 1 day ahead of Friday is Saturday and 1 more day is Sunday. Hence the answer is Sunday in this case. I hope guys you have understood this. Thank you.